How do I look?
I gotta go in your shit, bro. Fuck, this is badass, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, this is going to be on the single greatest lesson that I ever learned in my life. And then this is not going to be just, you know, a fitness lesson. This is going to be a life lesson here, another life lesson. And, well, at one point in time, I used to get into a lot of trouble. I used to get arrested all the time. I probably spent several years collectively locked up. But anyways, during this last time, I went to this place called the Ryan House. It's actually like a halfway house, and we're doing a study. You know, we wrote down a bunch of answers on stuff about ourselves, and then this is about being self-critical, which is something that I had no real concept of until that moment. All right, so what they did is they had us put a line down the middle of a piece of paper, you know, and then on the top we wrote good qualities on one side, bad qualities on the other side. So in the section with good qualities, you know, I wrote I'm this, I'm that, you know, I got the whole list. It came out really easy. It was very easy for me to do that. When it came to my bad qualities, I kind of struggled a little bit, but I got them out there. So I turned it in, you know, not thinking that there was going to be any kind of consequence to this. And what happened is that my counselor came up to me, and then she opened up the paper and she's like, well, do you mind explaining this to me? I was like, well, what do you mean? She's like, okay, in your good qualities, you're real easy going about saying that you are this, you are that, like you're a good father, you're a good friend, you are loyal, you are this. She's like, how come every time when I look over to the other side, your bad qualities, it says I could sometimes be an asshole, I could sometimes be this, I could sometimes be verbally abusive, I could sometimes, you know, act out in rage. And she's like, are you sometimes those things, or are you those things? Are you an asshole? Are you verbally abusive? Are you mentally abusive, emotionally abusive? She's like, are you those things? And aren't those things every bit as real as those good things you were laying claim to? And I didn't know what to say. You know, in fact, like I started crying, you know, because I never came to the realization that that whole side of myself was just as real as the good side, but I was just not comfortable with that. Now, the thing is that how this can apply to any point in your life, all right, is being self-critical. If you are self-critical, you will be able to handle some of the tougher times throughout your life. You'll be able to know what friends are good friends and bad friends for you. If you're honest with yourself, if you start being honest with yourself, you'll start being honest with other people. You'll find other people who are just as honest as you are, that want to be happy, that want to live a good life. You know, they're people that are trying to overcome things because they're able to take inventory of who they are, all right? And that's going to be one of the single most greatest things that you could do to laying a good foundation for yourself as a human being is being self-critical. You know what? So what if you have bad qualities? Who gives a fuck? All right? Who gives a fuck if you get angry or you have rage, or you know what, if you talk out of turn, if you push somebody, if you like hurting someone, you know, who cares? Just take accountability for your own actions and move on. All right? That doesn't mean that you act out on those urges. You don't act out on criminal urges. All right? Some things, yes, you can never recover from. They will send you to prison. All right? Bar none, some people have gone to prison for life or died, you know, because of their decisions. But, you know what? Most of us, no, don't. You know, and the thing is that I believe redemption is for everybody, but it starts from in here, all right? In here and up here, all right? So, and it doesn't matter where you go in the world, the one thing you can never escape is your fucking self, all right? The one thing you could never ever escape is you, all right? So if you're trying to run from something, you're more than likely running from just yourself, and you're chasing your own tail. So this is a good lesson, a good life lesson that I believe everybody should know and learn. And it'll make you better, it'll make you happier, and it'll help you push through really hard moments. All right, if you need any more tips, just check me out, send me a message. If you'd like my thoughts on something, absolutely. Check out the website, www.unhappybanana.com, and I will be writing more articles, and I'll be doing more videos. All right, other than that, deuces. Oh, yeah, that's over.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. I'd like you to